Welcome back to Travelling Tides. The last time you joined us on the reef, Arlington was just finding his confidence in the water, learning to snorkel. Since then, we swapped the tropics for the snow, heading to Japan for a ski adventure. But now we're back where we belong. Over the next 2 episodes, we'll take you to one of our favourite islands, fishing, spearing, camping and living off the ocean. Here's a sneak peek of what's to come. Welcome to this week's adventure at Travelling Tides. If you are new here, I'm Monique. That's my husband Ryan and our little fella Arlington all the way down the beach there. And we have set up camp on this island for around about 6 days. We've booked 4. Ryan's just been anchoring the boat out here. Sometimes we like to get on that mooring down there, but unfortunately there's a catamaran on it. So no doubt we'll be sleeping with one eye open, keeping an eye on the boat tonight.
Hi guys, subscribe if you're new, and we're at our favourite island and there's all snails and stuff.
We've got the low tide here at the moment and there are a heap of little milky oysters on the rocks. There's little tiny ones here. They're not really worth knocking off and eating.
Mom, look what my dad found.
If we keep looking, we might find some a bit bigger. Yeah, Ali.
Really
Wow.
big.
Who's that?
Sally.
Sally.
I'm a Sandy.
Oh. Nice to see you again, guys.
Snails eat algae and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have a brain.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to move a troll around the island. You never know, we might pick something up. We've got to go back anyway and reset the boat because there's a catamaran on the mooring ball, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm going to have to try and find somewhere to anchor. It's pretty low tide tonight, at midnight as usual.
Wow. That looks kind of cool. And then that we were camping there. That would be cool.
Nice palm trees around this side. Still trolling, no fish yet, no bites, no nothing. But we are very happy to have come back around the other side of back to where we're camping, on the side of the island that we're camping, to find that big catamaran that was on the mooring is gone. We thought that they were there for the night, and that's why we were thinking so deeply about how we were going to anchor, because it's a bit of a funny anchorage here. Anyway, we're happy because that should mean we've got a mooring for the night. With no luck on the troll, Ryan jumps in for a spear. Before too long, he spots a big Spanish mackerel. But it's too quick, disappearing into the blue before he can get a shot on it.
Big Spanish.
Ryan is swimming back to the boat right now, and I can see his gun is floating behind him, which should mean that he has his spear in his hand and something on his spear. What did he get?
There might be a shark in the water.
A mackerel? It'll be a Spanish mackerel because he wouldn't bother shooting anything else.
Dad!
What did you get, Ali? Have a look. Daddy got a Spanish mackerel. What do you think about that?
Cool.
That cool?
Yeah, is it actually female?
Oh, I don't know what gender it is.
It's pretty big.
Oh, that's all right. As long as it's legal, it's dinner. Ryan's just measuring up this mackerel. It is 78 centimetres.
Well, we do need dinner.
We needed dinner, and it's 78 centimetres, so it is definitely legal. if you live in Queensland, it's a good idea to have Fishing 2.0 app on your phone. Make sure you check, open it before you ever go out to sea, because there's always some updates that need to be updated on it. It's really frustrating when you get out to sea and you've got no service and your app's not updated. So I just always make sure I jump into it before we leave. Yeah, so we just double check the size limit on there if we are wanting to know what size something needs to be. The good thing about spearfishing is you can see how big things are when you go to shoot them, although that one probably looked bigger in underwater. Eye on the Reef is another app for Queenslanders that shows you all of your marine zoning areas, so you don't accidentally drive through a pink zone, or you know, you're not fishing in the green zone and that sort of stuff. So it's really important to make sure you know where you are, where you're fishing, what you can and can't do, what your bag limits and size limits are, and yeah, so you can have fun, not get in trouble.
So good.
What was your favourite bit?
The whole thing.
Did you get sore knees?
No.
Good one. You were laughing so hard. Looks like we've got mackerel for dinner, which is good.
Yeah, mackerel. Big yummy mackerel.
Big yummy mackerel, that's right, Arlington. Well, it's not too big, which is good, because we don't want a esky full of mackerel. We want to, on day one, we want to go out and get some different fish. Which fish did you see today,
A
Arlie?
long fin fat fish.
A what?
Long fin fat fish.
Bat fish. It's not a fat fish, it's a bat fish.
Fat fish.
Yeah, you're finding them all on the card, aren't you?
And then I saw one of these, and it says fishes of the Great Barrier Reef.
Okay, little mackerel Ryan got today. We have decided that we are going to do a little curry, a little red curry this time. So I'm just chopping up a bit of onion. We've mostly got otherwise canned veggies, so some corn, baby corn, and some water chestnuts, which are always crunchy and nice, and a bit of capsicum and shallot. He's taking it off the skin there, but mackerel you can actually eat the skin. It just kind of disintegrates when you cook it. So, but because it's so fresh, it's coming off really easily. Hey, Ryan's busy with Arlie. There's a very serious game of Connect 4 going on here. Yeah.
He's undefeated.
He's undefeated at the moment. Anyway, that means I've got to cook by myself, so I'll try and show you guys what I'm cooking while holding the camera. First of all, we're going to chuck in a bit of onion. Okay, I'm going to add in the red curry paste. Okay, just cook that bit of curry paste off with a little bit of coconut milk to start with. I can chuck in these corn, you can't really ruin them. And the capsicum and water chestnut. Yeah, he's got to get back to his Connect 4, so we'll finish this off. I'm just going to add the mackerel in and just let that simmer for a little bit. At the end I'll add the shallot and we're ready to rock and roll. Taste test.
Pretty good. Spicy?
A little bit. This curry is really good. I'm sweating a little bit because it's a little bit spicy, but this fish is just amazing. I don't know if you can see this. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way anyway. Check out these beetles. There are millions of them. And thankfully, we had our dinner before they came in, but they're freaking everywhere, so we're probably going to turn the lights off soon so they go away and leave us alone. Good night, Ali.
Night, night.
Morning on the island starts slow, just how we like it. The air's still and the ocean's calm, and with a fresh coffee in hand, we make a plan for the day. We decide to head out to Barrier Reef, about 18 nautical miles from here. It's a spot we haven't explored before, but with the ocean this glassy, it's the perfect day for it.
Yeah, I'll show you how flat it is on this ocean right now. Pretty nice. It is a high tide at the moment, so we expect this to drop quite a lot during the day. Anyway, finish up these coffees, hey? Let's get into it. Big sea snake on the top of the water here. That often means that there is a lot of life underneath if you see a sea snake at the top. So we're just motoring back over to see if there's a bommy underneath us or something. It's a big one, quite fat.
Oh, look.
There he goes.
Look at the jellyfish.
Just got out to a little patch of reef and there are gazillions of jellyfish out here. Like, we might struggle to swim through them. See if you can see them.
Shot it right in the head of the flopper. Did it go in?
I'm going to have a dive. You stay with us. Now, just having a scout around in the shallows to see if we can find a cray bommy or anything like that. Where we were before was beautiful and the viz was gorgeous, but there were just so many of those jellies, and Ali jumped in with us as well. And sometimes there's like little stingy things that, like a little sea lice type thing. I got one on my lip and it just tingles, but I think for him it made him a bit itchy. So anyway, we're having a bit more of a look around in the shallows here. I don't know that the viz is as good here, but it's certainly a glassy day.
Ryan takes a dive, checking beneath coral bommies for crayfish, but the visibility isn't great in this new spot. Still, it doesn't take long before I spot a big trout.
Yeah, shoot it. Smashed it.
Got him. Ryan swam straight past this one, but he went in a bit of a crevice And he popped out. I came up for another breath and then went down and just smashed him right through here. Nice, decent sized fish, so at least we've got dinner for tonight. That was our main aim today. Put him in the esky.
Oh.
Ryan's just finding a bit of a deeper part to get through to the other side of the reef. Our island's back over that way. So we might make our way back slowly over there. We've got that nice trout in the esky that I shot. So dinner is sorted and maybe even some sashimi for lunch.
With the afternoon stretching on, we sneak over the reef and start the run back to the island. There are still a few days ahead of us out here, so join us next episode. We'll be cooking up that trout, landing a big mackerel, heading to some new ground and sharing this paradise with some friends. So if you're keen to tag along, feel free to subscribe. We love having you along with us on this adventure.